All right, let's make another video up. Oh, what's this? Okay, well, I guess that's that. Well, that didn't last long. Okay, folks, we're back to the old format again. Like I said, I just wanted to try something. I will say up front, there are going to be days probably where out of necessity, I'm going to have to go to that new format that I tried out. I will try to make it more pleasing to the eyes. But, for the time being, we can go back to the table, and I like the table. I always have preferred the table, but there may be the future when we need to do the alternate point of view. And for a news video, I guess it doesn't matter how it looks too much, but I have heard you prefer the table look. So, table it is. And I just shook the camera. So, anyway, to celebrate returning to the more pleasing of the eyes videos, and because I think the couple of videos I'm going to do later are going to be demonetized, unfortunately. Let's talk about something happy. Let's talk about something kind of pleasant. Let's talk about this couple. This is Nick and Melissa, and they are planning for a wedding next year. And I have to say, bravo, love it. I always am happy to hear people who have met their soulmate and decide to take that plunge and to get married. God knows I'm looking forward to taking that plunge. Excuse me, hopefully in the near future. Who knows? But what is interesting is that they met through an unusual circumstance. They did not meet in a bar. They did not meet on Tinder. They did not meet on Christian Mingle, on eHarmony, on interracialdating.com. That's a real thing. They did not meet on an agnostic dating site. They didn't meet on a dating site. Weren't introduced with friends. They met on Uber Pool. It was a rainy day, and they both hailed an Uber Pool. Now, I have criticized Uber Pool heavily, and I still believe that as a driver, you should not take it. And I also want to point out that as a passenger, it is also dangerous to take Uber Pool because you do not know who you're going to get in the car with. However, with Nick and Melissa, it actually ended up being a good thing because they started talking, they exchanged numbers, they started dating. This was back in 2015 or 2016, something like that. And they decided they wanted to get married, and now they're going to get married. And so it begs a question: is Uber the new Tinder? Could you potentially find your love in an Uber Pool somewhere, or a Lyft line maybe? It's kind of a romantic thought, really. I mean, I heard the story and it's like, man, maybe I'll write like a screenplay like that. That's so adorable. That's going to be like the next Sleepless in Seattle movie right there. I mean, it should be noted that these encounters are probably not very common. In fact, the final straw in the back for me for picking up Uber Pool with passengers was, believe it or not the pay, although that was definitely a strong opposition to how I was being paid, but because the last time I did Uber Pool, I picked up a campaigner for Donald Trump and a campaigner for Hillary Clinton in the same car. And, oh boy, if you want to know the story behind that one, like the video and comment below, because this is not about that. This is about Nick and Melissa. And I want to say to Nick and Melissa, congratulations. I am so happy for you guys. I'm happy that it worked out. You know what? I complain about Uber Pool all the time, and I have to say, I am genuinely happy to hear that this service has done at least one person, in this case two people, who were not executives at Uber, some genuine good and brought them some happiness. So congratulations, guys. And what about all of you? Do you find the story romantic? If you do, comment below. If you don't, maybe you should keep it to yourself this time. And if you enjoy the videos I make, consider becoming a Patreon member. If you want to maybe Ferris the next potential star-crossed lovers who didn't know they were existing through Uber, there's a referral link below. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.